Hello, my name is Laurence Watkins. I have the longest personal name in the world. I have 2,253 first names. So here goes. Lawrence, Alon, Alois, Aloysius, Alpage, Alan, Allurd, Alwyn, Alexander, Ambi, Ambrosi, Ambrosius, Amius, Amiot, Amius, Anders, Anthony, Antonio, Iongus, Aquib, Archibald, Aaronwald, Artorius, Agia, Esmond, Oberon, Orbit, Aubrey, August, Augustin, Augustus, Austin, Overy, Avere, Avery, Aston, Albright, Alma, Alwyn, Amy, Balzadere, Baldarvin, Balderwin, Baltazar, Banerjee, Barnabas, Barnaby, Barnard, Bartholomew, Bartle, Bartlemay, Bartley, Bartholomew, Basil, Bastian, Bordkin, Bordurn, Baz, Birich, Bedo, Belize, Belshazzar, Benedetto, Benedict, Benedictine, Bennett, Benito, Benjamin, Bornherd, Beppo, Beratrabin, Bernard, Bernardo, Bertie, Bertram, Bertrand, Bjorn, Baldwin, Boswell, Boris, Boswell, Berdewin, Bram, Brandon, Brennan, Bruce, Brush, Cadog, Cawalon, Caecilius, Caesar, Canik, Cassius, Calvin, Canice, Croin, Caracas, Caradoc, Caradog, Caradacus, Carlo, Caspar, Cedar, Cecil, Cedric, Cedrin, Sened, Senrit, Theo, Cs, Abel, Ablock, Abner, Abraham, Asalon, Adabert, Adam, Adaman, Adi, Adrianus, Adridius, Alherf, Alfred, Alfric, Anis, Athebork, Athemea, Alien, Alakazandus, Alastair, Alan, Albanus, Albany, Alberic, Albert, Albertus, Albury, Albin, Aldrich, Albin, Aldo, Ados, Eldred, Eldis, Alistair, Alexander, Alexis, Alexius, Alfred, Algernon, Algie, Alexander, Alma, Gillipsy, Godfred, Godfrith, Godfrey, Godfrick, Godwin, Gottfried, Gottfried, Gowan, Goran, Garanet, Gildo, Gilami, Gilliot, Gus, Guy, May, Waxon, Gwilyn, Gwyn, Gwynther, Hadrian, Haver, Hagstar, Hal, Halbert, Hank, Hannibal, Hans, Harbert, Harvick, Harold, Harry, Harvey, Hasley, Havelock, Hebel, Hector, Heinz, Halia, Henry, Henrik, Herbert, Herbert, Harewood, Hernando, Herv, Hugh, Hieronymo, Hieronymus, Haller, Halorian, Hypolymus, Hyjama, Hylotar, Hob, Hobart, Hod, Oliver, Honorus, Horace, Horatio, Horatius, Hosea, Herwood, Erobert, Heralan, Heroric, Herodolph, Herathaga, Hubid, Huber, Hubert, Huvan, Hydrobort, Ichimo, Iago, Ianto, Iher, Ianuf, Idris, Idwil, Idwallan, Ifor, Ingelaramus, Iones, Ilo, Iwerth, Irexus, Icanza, Israel, Ives, Ivo, Ivory, Jabez, Jack, Jacob, Jacopo, Jacques, Jaco, Jami, Jacobs, James, Jacques, Jazz, Jasma, James, Jefferson, Jeffrey, Jehoshua, Jeremiah, Jeremy, Jerfast, Cataline, Cato, Caven, Celestine, Celestin, Sinu, Siri, Serwin, Serid, Chero, Chini, Cherry, Chesney, Chester, Chrysander, Chrysogonus, Chrysanton, Cincinnatus, Claremont, Clark, Clay, Cledwin, Corridon, Cosimo, Cosmo, Courtney, Cladree, Courtney, Coventry, Grenog, Coble, Colliery, Conwell, Concabar, Culver, Corrin, Sinan, Seidel, Connor, Conry, Corbett, Sinfel, Sinfor, Sinfran, Sinfrig, Corcoran, Cordell, Sison, Cider, Sinillo, Cinder, Cormac, Cornelius, Cornell, Dacre, Dagobert, Corny, Dallas, Dalton, Dana, Dante, Daphanus, Darius, Degra, Daryl, Dean, Deadwood, Delano, Demetrio, Demetrius, Demetrius, Denon, Denham, Denman, Deodatus, Deophale, Derwent, Grismond, Griswold, Grover, Gruffed, Grogan, Gunther, Gustav, Gustavus, Guthrie, Gabrielneuf, Gwern, Gwyrson, Gwion, Gwydon, Gwafai, Gwafor, Gwafilin, Harkon, Habakkuk, Hakon, Hadley, Hadwin, Harfus, Hagi, Halbert, Haldani, Howden, Helma, Han, Harman, Hamilcar, Hamilton, Hamlet, Hamlin, Hammon, Harmon, Hananiah, Hanno, Harcourt, Hardwin, Hardy, Harlan, Harley, Haran, Hartley, Hassan, Hayon, Hazel, Heath, Heathcote, Heber, Heddle, Hedron, Headley, Effin, Hadlin, Helmet, Hengist, Heracles, Herbran, Hercules, Herman, Harold, Herrick, Hezekiah, Hiawatha, Durbit, Heidebrand, Hildred, Hildreth, Hilkiah, Hiram, Hobart, Holden, Holger, Holly, Holman, Homer, Hope, Eusebius, Eutarces, Evander, Evarasis, Enon, Isaacal, Ezra, Faraman, Farley, Farman, Farquhar, Farrell, Faxon, Fayette, Fiddle, Filmer, Finlay, Furman, Fitzroy, Flasmian, Fletcher, Flint, Flobert, Florence, Florentus, Florian, Flory, Flurry, Foco, Forbes, Ford, Fortunatus, Foster, Francott, Freeman, Freer, Friff, Forbert, Fulcher, Folco, Folk, Falvian, Gad, Gamaliel, Kamal, Ganymede, Cabrit, Garcia, Gardner, Garland, Garman, Gerald, Garrett, Garrick, Gaston, Gaylord, Gemmel, Geranti, Gerbert, Sebold, Gerontus, Gershom, Jerwin, Genthis, Jodo, Gillian, Gilmore, Gilroy, Glenmore, Galacus, Gorfanan, Goldwyn, Gorewin, Gower, Granville, Granville, Griffith, Aratus, Argos, Ariel, Aristarchus, Aristides, Aristotle, Aman, Amin, Artemis, Thafrael, Asaph, Salim, Ashcroft, Asher, Asketil, Astrophol, Astrolacus, Athanasius, Athelson, Athelton, Atlas, Orlais, Aurelius, Orban, Avanau, Avariel, Axel, Arwood, Amon, Azar, Azarias, Baldris, Bancroft, Bancor, Barrick, Barclay, Bardell, Bardolph, Baron, Barrett, Barach, Bayard, Beauregard, Bedores, Bedivere, Bedford, Bedivere, Bedvere, Bedwin, Belly, Benaiah, Bino, Bentley, Beringer, Bergen, Bernardino, Berry, Bethalm, Bethold, Bertwin, Bainon, Bedip, Bing, Bladad, Laban, Lachlan, Ladislas, Lard, Lamick, Landry, Langley, Latimer, Lazarus, Lenander, Leah, Lay, Leland, Lemur, Lennox, Leofric, Leofrun, Leonardus, Leotin, Leroy, Lester, Levin, Lincoln, Lindo, Lindsay, Linwood, Lefeur, Leroy, Logan, Lon, Love, Lovell, Lowell, Lubin, Lucretius, Ludolf, Lupin, Lycidas, Lycasus, Lyle, Lyman, Linden, Linfa, Linwood, Lysander, Lyva, Babon, Macarius, Marchutus, Valwin, Valris, Malaki, Malchus, Maldwin, Malise, Melvin, Menesis, Mandel, Manda, Manfred, Manly, Manoa, Mansell, Manuel, Manville, March, Mario, Arias, Marlon, Marlo, Marley, Marmion, Maratil, Math, Morga, Maynard, Medwin, Mailer, Marion, Melmoth, Melville, Melvin, Winston, Winnock, Winnemot, Xavier, Zitus, UAD, I4, Yeshak, Ordif, Ordic, Esfan, Yuri, Zaz, Adio, Adelot, Abii, Abathar, Abiel, Abimelech, Abiad, Achilles, Adair, Adis, Adalka, Adolfo, Adil, Aden, Adla, Adna, Adolphus, Adonis, Aradus, Arahun, Agamemnon, Agathentor, Agathon, Aden, Ajax, Alad, Alaric, Alden, Aldhelm, Aldus, Aldric, Aldwin, Alfonso, Alroy, Alston, Alto, Alva, Alvin, Alvari, Elvis, Amadeus, Ambler, Emery, Amfred, Amori, Aman, Amatus, Anataeus, Anawad, Anastasius, Ansel, Anchital, Androcles, Andronicus, Anu, Angelo, Acatil, Ansel, Antias, Antinius, Anton, Aquila, Archelaus, Archer, Archimedes, Merrill, Merton, Mechellum, Maya, Melbourne, Militades, Millard, Milton, Mitchell, Mored, Mordwin, Monroe, Mordecai, Mordin, Morse, Morton, Moores, Moston, Murphy, Myron, Naaman, Nahan, Napoleon, Narcissus, Nehemiah, Henog, Neat, Nesta, Nestus, Newell, Newton, Nicander, Nicanor, Nico, Nicomede, Niger, Nils, Narnia, Noah, Nolan, Norbert, Norris, Noval, Norwood, Obadiah, Obed, Odal, Odo, Opha, Adran, Ajir, Oman, Omar, Osemis, Olowin, Oren, Orsino, Orval, Osborne, Othanel, Otto, Otway, Padan, Palmer, Pancras, Parker, Parry, Patroclus, Peyton, Palhan, Penrod, Oriah, Oriel, Orion, Isaiah, Valerian, Valmon, Vaughan, Vere, Vernon, Vilbert, Virgil, Vitalis, Vladimir, Weichin, Wade, Wadsworth, Walcott, Waldemar, Waldevere, Waldo, Walford, Walmar, Walmin, Walston, Walthieth, Ward, Ware, Warwick, Whalen, Wellan, Wendell, Winher, Wesley, Whitney, Wigram, Wilbert, Wilford, Wilford, Wildon, Willis, Willoughby, Wilbert, Winman, Windsor, Winthrop, Winwood, Waldemar, Woodrow, Worth, Woodrick, Wolfstan, Wyatt, Wybert, Wyndham, Winford, Winston, Xenophon, Yardley, Yo, Yeston, Yene, Zadok, Zeno, Zephaniah, Paul, Pavel, Paean, Perse, Pedro, Pelagius, Pentecost, Pepi, Pierce, Percival, Peridor, Perkin, Perry, Percival, Peter, Philip, Philpot, Pythion, Pierce, Pierre, Pierres, Platius, Pau, Primus, Prince, Quartus, Quinton, Radolf, Raymond, Rewulf, Raphael, Regawald, Regamund, Raymond, Renaud, Randall, Randolph, Ranulf, Randy, Ranulf, Raoul, Raphael, Ramus, Rastus, Rathold, Ravilius, Raw, Reginald, Reuben, Ranot, Rysert, Rysasat, Rydery, Ryderich, Ryhence, Ricardo, Rysard, Rich, Richard, Rigahard, Rick, Ronaldo, Robert, Robin, Roderick, Rodrigo, Rodolfi, Rojavado, Roger, Roland, Ronald, Rosa, Rodbert, Roland, Rao, Roy, Rodia, Rudolph, Rufus, Rubdi, Rupot, Rupiek, Rurik, Samuel, Sandro, Sandy, Saul, Sonda, Sony, Shimeon, Shapiro, Sean, Sebastian, Secundaeus, Secundus, Ciori, Cieslitz, Cieslite, Scythian, Septimus, Sextilius, Sextus, Seymour, Shame, Seal, Sydney, Sue, Jerome, Geronimo, Jerry, Jesse, Jivan, Jim, Josias, Johan, Jocasis, Joe, Johan, John, Jolanus, Jolan, Jolion, Jonathan, Jonathus, Jonty, Joe, Jose, Joseph, Joshua, Joseph, Juan, Jules, Julianus, Julius, Juscelino, Kai, Carol, Cal, Carolus, Casper, Keith, Kenneth, Kenigan, Kester, Carew, Kiki, Killian, King, Klaus, Conrad, Kuno, Kunavas, Kunz, Kunzo, Kurolos, Kurt, Lamb, Lambard, Lambert, Lambin, Lambkin, Lambright, Lancelin, Lancelot, Landebert, Lanty, Larking, Larry, Lars, Lancelot, Laurentius, Lee, Leon, Leonardo, Leopold, Lou, Lewis, Lewin, Liam, Lino, Lionel, Leono, Leolin, Lloyd, Lodovico, Lodovicus, Lodovic, Lorcan, Lauren, Lorenzo, Lothar, Lothar, Lothario, Lucas, Lowry, Luther, Lois, Lucan, Lucanus, Lucatius, Lucanus, Luck, Ludovic, Ludovicus, Ludwig, Luck, Luke, Lucan, Lush, Luther, Ludwig, Lynn, Marsan, Mackenzie, Maddock, Murdoch, Mamor, Marwin, Magnus, Mahone, Madoc, Malcolm, Manus, Marmadoc, Mamarie, Marcatonio, Marcel, Howell, Herbert, Hyzus, Hyman, Hywell, Icarus, Igerod, Ieston, Ion, Ignatius, Ibert, Itiad, Emmanuel, Inigo, Anir, Iwan, Ira, Iphon, Irwin, Islamabad, Ishmael, Isidore, Iswin, Isachar, Isidrus, Isamar, Ital, Jez, Jarius, Janus, Jaspis, Jared, Jason, Jay, Jedediah, Jehoshaphat, Jehu, Jenicho, Jephthah, Jermine, Jeroboam, Jethro, Job, Josim, Joel, Jonah, Jerah, Joram, Jordan, Joris, Josaphat, Josiah, Jotham, Javian, Junior, Justin, Camphor, Cain, Kian, Kagan, Kendall, Drick, Denham, Kennard, Kent, Kenwood, Kenyon, Kerry, Karan, Kim, Kimball, Kingsley, Kirby, Kito, Salacy, Blake, Blasius, Bledin, Bledick, Bledry, Bleduck, Bludud, Blice, Boz, Boleslav, Bonamy, Bonar, Bonaventure, Boniface, Boone, Booth, Botolf, Braden, Bransby, Brewster, Bryce, Brimsley, Brightus, Brocard, Brocus, Broderick, Bruin, Brutus, Bison, Bill, Byron, Bice, Caddo, Cadwin, Cafael, Cadfan, Cafach, Cafur, Cafror, Cadafor, Cadlin, Cadmore, Cadmus, Cadagon, Cador, Calib, Calvert, Cameron, Camilio, Camillus, Campbell, Canute, Kari, Carney, Cholton, Chalau, Carmichael, Carter, Casimir, Cassian, Belab, Bovanus, Sylvester, Sylvius, Sim, Simon, Sion, Sio, Silvit, Sixtus, Samalid, Samaleri, Spencer, St. Clair, Steen, Steve, Stewart, Strebon, St. John, Sukat, Sylvestus, Syriac, Silitit, Talmai, Tam, Telak, Tebod, Tedir, Terentius, Tertulamius, Tia, Tedva, Thaddeus, Theo, Theophilus, Theophilopoulos, Theotimius, Theodemode, Theory, Theodoricus, Thomas, Thomason, Toz, Thurston, Tebald, Tebet, Timotheus, Tobiah, Tobias, Tom, Tomatuk, Tony, therefore Tristan, Judah, Timothy, Turlock, Shaibot, Ulysses, Humphrey, Uwan, Valentinus, Vaslav, Vasily, Vitus, Wycliffe, Walafrid, Waldar, Walt, Warner, Washington, Waheri, Wenceslas, Wilfroy, Wilhelm, Wilkins, William, Willibard, Willihold, Wilmot, Sir Cedric, Caesar, Chad, Charivoldus, Charlemagne, Charles, Charlie, Chaz, Chauncey, Cheyenne, Sheila, Charlevic, Charlewig, Charlotta, Charlie, Chris, Christian, Christopher, Cicero, Cis, Clarence, Claudius, Clem, Clifford, Clem, Clive, Clotaire, Clovis, Comgen, Colum, Columba, Conaconan, Conrad, Conradin, Constantine, Count, Crispian, Cristobal, Cristofori, Kernolin, Kurt Bjork, Cuthbert, Cuthman, Cuthred, Cuthwin, Seadern, Sinbill, Cyrus, Cytinian, Dahi, Dive, Dakin, Dan, Dandy, Daniel, Danello, Daniet, Dathy, David, Davy, Deacon, Decimus, Decius, Dedrick, Deano, Dito, Deca, Dennis, Denzel, Derek, Dermot, Mesbin Dewey, Diamond, Diamit, Diamud, Dick, Dicky, Dickon, Diamus, Diadic, Diego, Dietrich, Dionys, Dionysius, Dionysius, Dionysus, Dionysus, Diet, Dirk, Daredevil, Dodge, Dolph, Dominic, Donho, Domingo, Dominic, Domini, Donald Bain, Donald, Doken, Tokani, Doug, Dougal, Douglas, Drawson, Drewton, Druce, Dristan, Duda, Dudley, Dugald, Duke, DMX, Shelby, Selwyn, Senior, Cyril, Seth, Seton, Seawood, Sewell, Shalom, Sherlock, Sherman, Sherwin, Sholto, Siegfried, Sigham, Sigmund, Sigurd, Sigwald, Seawood, Socrates, Solomon, Solon, Somerset, Sohocles, Stafford, Stanfield, Stanford, Stanton, Sterling, Struan, Sagwin, Sulian, Selwyn, Sumner, Sewan, Swithian, Sygian, Talbot, Talfrian, Taliesin, Tamar, Tancred, Tangwin, Taylor, Teague, Turk, Turgi, Thane, Theodosius, Theron, Theogir, Thorkill, Thornton, Thorold, Thorwald, Thorpe, Titus, Torquil, Tokus, Trahayan, Traherne, Travers, Trelawney, Tubal, Tullius, Tunston, Sanso, Utrich, Ufa, Utrid, Ufa, Outrid, Auric, Upton, Urban, Echan, Edgar, Elfrith, Emon, Earl, Berthard, Ebert, Ebard, Eberhard, Edgar, Edmund, Edmund, Edom, Edred, Edolf, Edward, Egbert, Elan, Eric, Alasar, Aldred, Elias, Elihu, Elijah, Eliseus, Elisha, Alma, Elmo, Alpage, Alsander, Eli, Emrys, Eneas, Ingram, Ingaran, Enoch, Enog, Ephaherd, Kamatsu, Takahama, Katano, Perigene, Perseus, Petroc, Faniel, Phamon, Phelan, Philander, Philibert, Philemon, Philatus, Philibert, Philipata, Polycarp, Pomeroy, Pompey, Powles, Prescott, Preston, Probus, Prosper, Prospero, File, Coron, Quillian, Quincy, Quinn, Radcliffe, Radford, Raleigh, Ralston, Ramsey, Ranger, Rayner, Redwood, Regimius, Renatus, Rene, Renford, Reuben, Ram, Radian, Ronwin, Ron, Ryan, Romeo, Ramod, Romulus, Romwood, Ronald, Roscoe, Royal, Ruhard, Russ, Rutherford, Sabine, Sasharel, Sadok, Saladin, Solomon, Salvatore, Samson, Sanford, Sawyer, Saxon, Shalom, Shalair, Scott, Cyril, Seba, Sebag, Seaboard, Sebert, Cedric, Sefton, Derwin, Desideratus, Despard, Dexter, Dexby, Diggory, Diocles, Diomede, Dion, Donnet, Donovan, Duran, Durorian, Doyle, Drummond, Doherty, Duff, Durwood, Dusty, Dyfin, Dyfrig, Dynord, Eben, Ebenezer, Edan, Edbert, Eden, Edlin, Edmund, Enfid, Edric, Edsel, Aldred, Aldwin, Alfid, Edka, Elab, Elian, Elidia, Eliza, Elasat, Alkan, Alad, Allery, Elmo, Elon, Alfin, Alred, Elson, Elton, Isarian, Edhan, Eon, Jacobon, Erel, Erasmus, Erastus, Erkenwald, Ern, Ernold, Ernestus, Errol, Essel, Esme, Esmon, Ethelbert, Etienne, Uruk, Ostuf, Ostatius, Everard, Ewan, Ewot, Arica, Fabius, Fergus, Felix, Felix, Ferdinando, Fernando, Fingo, Finn, Fithian, Florian, Fran, Francisco, Francis, Granco, Franklin, Frederick, Frederick, Frey, Frederick, Fyodor, Gabai, Gabriel, Satis, Salahad, Garin, Ganair, Gaspar, Godfredus, Gorfin, Garwin, Jean, Jeffrey, George, Gerard, Gerot, Jared, Germinus, Gerhold, Germinus, Geronimo, Jerry, Jephias, Giacomo, Guide, Gideon, Alibert, Giles, Gilarisco, Gillo, Giovanni, Gerardus, Gerardo, Josfred, Joselbert, Silolio, Penrose, Penrith, Nakamura, Katayama, Masakasu, Sawa, Hajime, Abiko, Hiroyuki, Sasaki, Matsumoto, Ganjishima, Takashi, Sato, Anaseto, Masaki, Yoshiro, Arakawa, Masa, Nan, Hirosaki, Sito, Yoshiro, Tadashi, Xiaotanhu, Shiichi, Gregory, Abelard, Waterford, Vipont, Valin, Tyrrell, Von Aldrich, Whitby, Wandsworth, Maley, Oldham, Nassau, Oxney, Thomas Monroe, Minatoli, Matheson, Sabas, Solomon, Stratton, Tokyo, Owen, Xavier, Xenos, Zabrus, Fairfax, Bigglesworth, Garnet, Lovelace, Nada, Nanu, Santanu, Bergstrom, Dale, Ito, Machia, Mamadok, Merlin, Merig, Marasi, Mayo, Maika, Miguel, Mahanjo, Mahir, Milbert, Miles, Milhart, Mylon, Milton, Mosden, Modga, Montague, Montgomery, Monty, Morat, Morcant, Morgan, Morin, Morris, Morshi, Moyes, Moises, Merchanachi, Mungo, Murdoch, Miles, Moyden, Nam, Nardi, Neil, Nelson, Neville, Neil, Nico, Nicholas, Nicodemus, Nicolo, Nigel, Nigelis, Nikolai, Niall, Nigel, Noel, Nonus, Noel, Norwell, Nai, Nigel, Oberon, Odious, Ophrus, Oliver, Oliver, Onophius, Orazia, Orlando, Orson, Osbert, Osborne, Oscar, Oswald, Osgar, Osman, Osric, Alcine, Oswald, Oven, Oman, Pablo, Padraig, Parsifal, Pashao, Pasco, Penamina, Samoa, Fa, Afatai, Fariti, Sasaki, Ziaki Soni, Aikopo, Mateo, Ioni, Isako, Tipa, Mariko, Zaya, Tofa, Antilia, Pai, Alama, Moana, Samasoni, Toa, Puli, Wakili, Togailo, Tosili, Valago, Lacia, Odyssea, Magali, Felici, Suni, Sio, Masani, Filippo, Alapati, Penasoni, Siasi, Tanailu, Tanavasa, Sifo, Lakisa, Petty, Galuga, Roma, Alphys, Imbert, Emil, Emmanuel, Emery, Enan, Enos, Alfron, Erskine, Erwin, Esdras, Eslin, Ethan, Altherid, Althruin, Ebuli, Uslik, Udis, Ufel, Ufun, Marcelo, Marcellus, Marco, Maradad, Majid, Marmaduke, Marto, Martinet, Martinius, Martlet, Marvin, Matthias, Matthias, Matthew, Matthias, Mauritius, Maximilian, Maximus, Tofu, Tua, Sua, Naifi, Samuelu, Miziki, Sinapati, Sant, Falamoa, Tito, Foenea, Atala, Tavita, Mamona, Inosa, Moranai, Talia, Asua, Alahona, Vilamu, Vina, Varani, Vasa, Tofi, Talani, Tofuga, Tamelo, Arona, Valani, Manatua, Tofao, Fatali, Hirata, Hipa, Ulafonti, Arami, Asaya, Mosia, Halamana, Omanai, Alima, Satima, Okobo, Salima, Losia, Isa, Atani, Lokini, Siena, Sativi, Kalisi, Fafai, Falagasi, Tapasua, Asakia, Arasi, Martina, Iweni, Fitu, Lasati, Molomo, Ayatani, Arako, Vita, Tupo, Vai, Leata, Lolo, Olofa, Abdullah Muhammad, AZ 2000, Marama, Kino, Tino, Whakamatau, Ata, Tatero, Ka Whakamatau, Toria, Pai, To, Whakaratinga, Rawe, Honga, Hoko, Tiko, Hai, Mahi, Hahua, Manini, Hora, Tomanako, Pahi, Tau, Matatau, Ki, Whakamarama, Paku, Mahi, Kino, Toru, Tangata, Porari, Totoru, Maro, Ni, Nukahanga, Tenai, Pirao, Opo, Tango, Moni, Unahis, Niho, Maharo, Kanahai, tukamata, kamo, anger, ki, whakateri, mafi, himo, karatia, paki, pata, pahari, whakapono, pono, taka, hinga, teke, whanau, wā, matakai, rawingi, ko ushi, pawawaka, mamau, hokai, hairara, pororaki, pamu, kaimahai, pamu, patero, ko, atu, horo, nona puku, hino, banana, tokanga, iho, papa, hangawhai, maro, whakamomona, hei, makau, mataku, hola hopo, matatoa, hakari, kura, pepeuri, nakori, whangai, rongehia, whawha, haihi, whakawhiti, haraiki, muka, porahai, wati, pahio, kopapa, kiko, pingori, porahui, koami, mata, manu, poyoto, takafi, kahui, kiko, pingori, porahui, komo, mato, mano, potoe, takawi, kahui, Seagrave, Fitzroy, Somerville, Lord, Sewell, Altenburg, Schnaffhausen, Scott, Tiberius, Lee Giles, Bourbon, Tefit, Wakefield, Arundel, Arthur, Abergavenny, Bishop, Augsburg, Berlincourt, Alderham, Watkins. And I'm very sorry about my pronunciation. But that was my full name. All 2,253 names.